whispers echo through the halls. Old gods tremble, walls will fall. In the ashes lies the prophecy. Scars and power all inside of me. Rusty bridges fracture in the night. Desperate hands reaching for the light. I'm the message carved into your skin. Where the end is where we all begin. I'm the new cult of personality. Break the system, bring us sanity. Raging fire, burn the old decree. In the chaos, you'll be following me.
And hello and welcome to Random Nonsense. We are here to delight, entertain, and maybe educate, and maybe...
It'll be here on like 1:50. Especially when this particular lunch right now. Everybody, all the suckers took their lunch right now. Because it's to be back for 1:30, I think.
I think someone's on the phone.
I think so too.
The blinking of the eyes proves the guilt.
Bless you, little man.
Sneezy. Are we still on the phone now?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. I was like, wait, what is happening? Why am I hearing a secondary voice in the background? But we are here to discuss social media and its impacts on your life, everyone's life, and is it good? Is it bad? Should we not do it? Should we do it? You know, the old chestnut of things.
Let's take a look and see if we can't find out why.
Microphone looks good. Ish. Hello. Better?
That better?
Yeah. He said yes.
Yeah.
So I'm taking his word for it, not yours.
Make
He
sure
said
you're
yeah.
in the right mic.
Yeah. I did.
We gotta get you a Yeti.
I know. She worked well for a few months, and then now just I can't get it to do anything. It sucks. So my bad. Or maybe I'm just talking really quietly tonight. Maybe a little louder than this.
Could be. You never know. How's this, Travis? Better?
Can you hear us now? Is the reception okay?
Yes. I guess we can be louder too.
Yeah. I think I was just being kind of right there in the beginning too. But so anyways, let's try to get on topic before we go randomly off topic, like normally happens when we do this. So we'll start with you guys. What is your opinion on social media? Tool or harmful? We'll start there. Don't have to go in too deep, but
So, I mean, I didn't grow up with social media, so I have the interesting perspective of having known a lot of life without it, and then we're very muffled. Okay, but do your thing. Okay, I'll try moving closer too. But so I grew up without a lot, social media, and it was fine. And then social media came along and it was cool. I ended up getting in touch with a lot of people I hadn't been in contact with in a long time because of it. And now it's just kind of become a cesspool, I think, on most social media.
Yeah. It's kind of a dark place.
Yeah. X is just abysmal. Reddit has been bad. But I think X is the new Reddit as far as like toxicity goes and just a bunch of crap.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Facebook is for old people, apparently. But that's been that way for a while. It's different. And social media, I think it's like anything else. Like wielded correctly, it can be good. But like when you just leave it to everybody, when everybody can voice their own opinions on stuff, it's not great because not everybody agrees with everybody's opinions, and it just gets bad because there's really no moderation or mediation when it comes to it. So there is that. So that is my my take on it. So I guess it could be good, it could be bad. It all depends.
So you're saying it's like a gray area.
It's kind of a gray area, yeah. I mean, it's neat because you know you can hear a lot of people and you know and get in touch with a lot of different people, but at the same time, it's like a lot of the people ain't great. So
You know what? You know what I was just thinking that kind of makes sense for doing this show? The age gap between you and me and the age gap between her, we're all three different stages of
that's
where
true.
we grew up in. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I was in the early stages of like my MySpace and all that while I was growing up. We had AIM, we had all that, and then it turned into what she's using basically every day, which is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that bullshit.
Yes.
So it's weird that when you really stop and think, there's going to be three different points of view on this.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So that being said, what's yours, youngin?
I like social media,
I'm not shocked by that in any way. I'm really not.
especially TikTok. I'm on TikTok all day.
That's fair. So what would you do if the TikTok ban had gone through, Haley? Would you have like pulled your hair out?
Yes, I already was sad when it ran for like a day.
Yeah, because she texted me the moment it was back on. It's back.
That's funny. Oh yeah, I remember that. I
Because
remember
I
that.
sent
Yeah,
a
you sent
screenshot of it in the
thing,
group
yeah.
chat. I was like, look at this child.
Wow.
Look at him.
I agree. I think on that same point, I think that's where a lot of today's like youth are. Like, you know, I see young kids at my work all the time.
Posting their phone and doing that.
Yeah, well, not no, nobody that works with does that. Actually, maybe sort of. But it's working on me. That was great.
Getting those views up.
Yeah, those
The
views.
kids like it.
But I think the youth of today realize entirely too much on social media, and it's just become, and especially with people like Johnny Somali and like nuisance streamers and all these people, it's like that people like look up to and idolize, and they're just not great people. I don't know. It's not the greatest. Okay. I'll be back.
I guess I have to talk for a second.
Yeah, you don't have to talk for a minute. Hold on.
I might have to reset and pop it. Wait, how could I reset and pop it?
Because if you leave, they'll still be, I believe, in the thing, in the room. Hold on.
All right, no worries. So weirdly enough, my point of view on it is like both. Like I do enjoy certain parts of it, but there's a lot of it I just don't like. And when I look at it and I just see like the anger and the hate across it everywhere, like I don't think somebody under 18 should be on any form of it. I think they should have to wait because there's a lot of shit out there that you can just get at the edge of your thumbs now. And that's kind of scary because some of it's really fucked up. So just being able to have that in your hand at like 11, 10,
That would
definitely fuck you up.
That's fine to me.
He says it sounds good. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Refresh your computer. Maybe it's a connection issue.
He doesn't like Yankees.
But he's not Yankee.
Well,
We're Yankees.
right. That's why he's from Texas. His computer not like Yankees. That's why.
Oh, I get the joke
Yes,
now. My bad.
yes.
I'm a bad friend. But like, if I had to grow up with like Facebook and MySpace at 11 years old, knowing who I am, I would have killed myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have killed myself because kids are fucking cruel, and that's a spot where you can be as mean as you want to someone, and no one knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You can tear somebody down the worst ways possible, and not put a face to the accuser or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
It's the anonymity.
Yeah,
Of it,
like
yeah.
I guarantee if I would had this when I was 11, I would nope.
Yeah, and I think that's another thing too. I moved around a lot, and like yourself, when we were younger, we moved around a lot, and it was different for me. I think just in the aspect that you had a bad, say if I had a bad reputation at a school or something like that, or if I was like bullied a lot, and I went to a different school, none of that followed you because unless somebody knew somebody at that school you were going to, like nobody knew who the fuck you were.
Yeah.
You just come in and you'd get to be a brand new person. Nobody knows who you are. these days, if you have if you're getting bullied somewhere, if you have a reputation at a school, that shit can follow you anywhere because as soon
And the
as you
rest of
pop
your
it-
life,
yeah,
too.
the rest of your life, dude. And look at how many suicides there have been from like bullying and stuff like that. So that's one of the bad sides of social media, in my opinion. It's just a lot easier to.
Bless you, baby.
He's a sneezy guy. I think it was just a lot easier to not have that torment follow
No,
you.
I get that. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. I feel bad for the youth of America, to be honest with you. I really do.
Yeah.
Except for Haley, you're cool beans.
Are we lying to her now? That's her? She's cool beans?
No, she's cool beans.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cool. No, she's good beans. Yeah, absolutely.
Look, now she's thinking if we're serious or not. Look,
No, I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. Yes, you are cool peeps. You are good peeps. Don't worry, Haley. You're one of the good ones.
I just like to mess with her. It's fun.
You're a bully.
I'm not a bully. I
You're
just
a
love
bully.
her, and I get pumped when I see her, so then I have to mess with her because I'm a dad.
Yeah, see,
I
even
gotta
Pam
pump.
knows. See, there you go.
She a good kid.
Yes.
But like, I know there's different aspects of it, and whatnot. Like you got like the people who only use certain apps, or the people who only do certain things and whatnot. But in the grand scheme of all the internet, like, have you ever just gone through and like click random posts about somebody posting something about something they did for school or something they did at work, and just scrolling through the comments? Like I catch myself. I do that every now and again. I'll read a post, I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice, and I'll click the comments and start scrolling. I want to say at least out of every fourth comment, there's always that one person like, oh, I got something to say that's counterproductive to what the person's trying to say, and you're like, why the fuck are you here? Like, what does this have to entail with your day? What you doing this to this person making your day better?
Actually, it's funny you say that on that kind of same thing. And Haley, I know you've seen this before, but like the people that do the ambiguous posts, like that are just fishing for something, like they'll post, well, here we go again, and you're like, what does that even mean? Like that doesn't, like, now it's like, now you're like fishing for me, like, what's wrong? What happened? Instead of just being like, this should happen. Yeah. It's like I can't stand those posts. I'm like, just say what you gotta say.
Yeah,
like,
the people
no,
who don't really like tell you what's going on, but they like throw like a
like
out
a passive
because they
aggressive,
want you
like,
to text them and be like, oh, what's going on?
I'll never bite. I
I
just scroll right past it. I'm like,
I sadly, if anyone who does watch this, who I do follow on Facebook, I stopped doing that years ago. Like, I just scroll, like, I hit like on most things just because I'm being nice, but I don't actually look half the time anymore. I'm just like, click.
Yeah.
Click.
But have you seen that, Haley? Like, where they'll just like post something and you're like, I don't know what that means. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing to do on not Instagram, on the social media that's not TikTok related? Since we know how much you love TikTok, we already covered that. So what do you do next?
Do you have a channel that you want to shout out?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. No. That's a good
I don't know. I like Snapchat. I like taking pictures of me and the baby together.
Really? I work so many hours and get 0 baby pictures till I go, where's my grandbaby? How's my grandbaby? I have to ask for pictures, and you take them every day?
Yes.
Every day.
You can sign up for a Snapchat. You can join around.
We are Snapchat friends.
Oh, that's bad.
I even pay for her Snapchat Plus thing every month.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
See, this is why I'm bitching about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Taking pictures every day and I don't get shit. Damn.
Oh boy, that's not good.
She just outed herself. She's like, I'm never doing this show with Dad again.
And can't get mad. There's a baby.
Look,
See,
you can see him.
Look at that cute baby.
There's the babies.
Fair enough. You win this round. But I just got a cute little face. He is one handsome man.
He is. He
I
definitely
enjoys him.
I forget. Did she answer a question? What her favorite thing to do on TikTok was, or on Snap? Oh, it's Snapchat, right?
Yep.
Let's take baby pictures.
Standards must be set.
They
Yes,
they
they
must
must
be
be
set,
set.
yes. Things that you don't like about social media.
I don't know. Some of the videos I watch are really, really weird. It's
And
scary.
what's your definition of weird?
Yeah, because our
Weird.
definition of
Weird is probably way different than
Yeah.
yours, yeah.
I don't know. It's just really weird.
Like elephants pooping on midgets? Or
No, someone posted on. I think I was watching videos on Facebook, and it was about animals mating together, and it was really weird. I did not like that. It's really traumatizing.
Wow.
That's so sad. We grew up watching the National Geographic channel where there would be that one old English guy has the lion,
Sir
makes
Richard
the lioness.
Attenborough,
Yup.
yes,
If you're
Sir
talking
Richard,
about
yes.
it, you're like, oh, they're making the lion cubs now, and you're like,
what are they doing?
and you watch that in school.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't have been at home, you watch it at school.
What's up, Tui?
What's up,
Good to
Tui?
see you, buddy. Thanks for showing up.
I mean, there's this one kid. He comes in the gas station every morning. I love him to death, but the things he finds on his phone to show me some mornings, I'm just like, bro, like,
Yeah, that's
like,
Brody.
like,
I'm
what
not-
are you looking up? Where are you finding these videos?
Yeah,
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, that's one of the things about the internet or social media that people share everything now, so you can find the most random, obscure things on the internet to show people.
yeah.
Like, it's fucking weird.
And it's always Brody's one of those people, and I love Brody to death. But he has the weirdest shit on TikTok to show me, and I'm like, how do you even find this stuff? I don't even, Okay, so we got one thing Haley didn't like about it, which is the weird videos. Let's name one more thing you don't like about social media.
I don't know.
Sure you do. You can't come up with one other thing?
No. Social media is my life. That's what I do all day, is be on social media.
Hello,
That's fine.
Chantel.
Hello, Chantel.
If I spend more than like an hour on any of those apps, I feel like I wasted an hour. She's sitting here saying I've spent my whole day on there.
I've tried.
Really?
I've tried to like get down with TikTok, and I just can't. And like
I
Snapchat,
very rarely go down that rabbit hole. Like, I have to be like basically doom scrolling, as they say.
yeah.
But it's very rarely that it happens.
And I have a. Oh, sorry.
She's gonna have the fuck outside.
Which one?
That
Why? Sorry, my cat's getting
Talking
yelled at.
about
I
it.
must know
one.
why.
Talking about it off air.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I can spend hours on those apps. I mean, you've come out here and you've laughed at me because there'll be times where I haven't moved from one single spot on the couch because I'm just scrolling through Facebook or TikTok.
Oh, I know. I'll be sitting here for hours watching something on the computer, and I'll hear your show on in the background, but I'll hear you scrolling through TikTok.
Oh shit. I totally forgot. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering what you were laughing at.
Yeah, that. Good stuff for the week. I don't know.
Yo, the baby.
It is the baby.
Oh,
Give me a coke.
Oh,
This is my hetero say.
I know. I don't need to.
sorry.
I love half days.
It's a package deal at this point. You gotta understand. If you're with me, you're hefty's coming along for the ride. You gotta understand.
It's fine. That's why they make
I
out.
bought my own stuff though. I'm self-sufficient.
And he cleans up after himself.
I
more
clean
than
up
I
after
do.
myself. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Here I do. I forget
It's
where I was
not
going with that.
social media.
Oh yeah, so I have an Instagram, I have a Snapchat, which I deleted because I realized I'm a 46-fucking-year-old dude using Snapchat. I'm like, all right, let's try to curb that. I have like the only other ones that I have are like Facebook and YouTube. YouTube is that's my god.
His too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's not way too many hours.
Facebook is where I like catch up on people's stuff. Are we including YouTube on social media? Is that kind of like social media?
Yeah,
Right?
because you get comments and something you post, whatnot, and sometimes they're not the best comments. And I want to thank everyone who does comment. That nobody ever says anything bad, so thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
You guys could be assholes, but you're not, so thank you.
Damn.
No, we have the same group every week, so
That's true.
they're all good people and they love us. So
They are good
we don't
people.
have to worry about bad comments, but that's what I'm saying for random people who do see this.
But so it's like YouTube. So I'll say this about YouTube, and I've said this before on so many shows. It's ridiculous. But YouTube, best thing I ever done. Best thing I ever did. Done. Did. I met a lot of amazing people on YouTube. Everybody in the chat, clearly, except for Tui, because I knew you for like 40 years.
How do you know Tui?
I met him. So we were abducted by aliens together,
Okay.
and we were probe pals. So we just kind of happened to get stuck next to each other. And it's like, hey man, what's going on? Where you from? I'm like, oh, around. He's like, yo, me too. And I'm like, you want to be friends?
Did you ever seen the SNL skit where Kate McKinney gets abducted by aliens with 2 other cast members, and their journey is like the sweet and like gentle time, and hers like they're playing with her boobs and her shitty. I feel like that would be you and Tui. He'd have this great gentle trip into the spaceship. They'd be poking and prodding your ass, going, "What is this for?" I feel like that would be the thing, and you both land and be talking about it. You should look up those skits when you get home.
Do you want to know the answer to
What?
that?
No,
Even Chantel got it. Geez, wow. Nice job. You finished Chantel. That's hard to do. But yeah, so YouTube I would definitely look at as a positive side of social media. It's made me very, very happy, and I've met a lot of fucking awesome people on it. So as many bad things that there are about YouTube, there's always that. Or social media.
he likes.
Hey, little man, you like YouTube too, buddy?
He's like, I like this. Now I'm famous. I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, you're YouTube famous, kid. You're gonna look back at this and be like, wow.
No, this will be something Mom shows his first girlfriend.
Look what I used to do with him when he was just a baby.
Oh my god.
Look at her smile. She's
Yes.
totally gonna do it to him too.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Like, look at my cute little baby.
That's funny. This is Chewy. I'm gonna love your jokes there.
So what's 2 things you hate about social media?
2 things I hate about social media: the people, and no, it's
Just
very
the
selective.
people?
Just the people.
I get it. Just
You
the
know,
people.
there's the people, and and that most of the youth of America spends more time at their job watching it than doing their work.
Yeah.
How do you know the 69 was good? You got to go to the dentist for a haircut. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sheesh. Yeah, he didn't. Matthias didn't like that one so much.
No.
Uh-oh. He fussy, baby.
So being that we are talking about this, you know that girl I wanted to get on the show the one I was telling you about who always gets made fun of online because of the way she looked and shit like that.
Yes.
Well, she posted something on her ex the other day, like, because she screenshots everyone who like directly sent her text, and she puts it on there so people can see who these people are. What do bungee jumpers and game? Oh my god.
I'm saying you guys are on point today. With
Damn, dude.
I love like all the inappropriate jokes are coming on a show where there's a baby.
Right?
But yes, yeah.
It sounds about right for
Remember it. Well, you buddy.
That's
I
smart.
can't read, so we're good.
I can't either.
Then how'd you read that?
Shit. Well, there goes my logic.
But yeah, so like I saw her post the other day that somebody was telling her that I'm surprised you haven't killed yourself yet, and I instantly like when she posted like that, her like comment back to them. It's like she posts both, so it's not just like a one-sided thing. She'll post both, like what they said to her first, and then what she says to them.
Yeah, sure.
And the amount of strength this kid has blows my mind because some of the things she posts that these people send to her are some of the downright most cruel things I've ever fucking read.
We got to get her on the show.
I asked her again. I was like, I would like this would be a great time to have her on here. I might try to send her the link for and tell her to watch it.
Yeah.
But no, like the amount of strength and niceness that she still has for people, no matter how much people spit in her face, blows my mind. And that's one of the reasons I want her here because, like, that's a skill that a lot more people should learn to have. Like, don't let the online troll fucking bring you down. Like, you're better than that.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, where the fuck is Funny Tui been forever? Like, what are you
I didn't
like?
know Chew, you even
That's
had a
what
sense of humor.
That's what Chantel's been doing all day. She's been talking with Tui and coming up with like jokes that are just like, yo, what? But kind of on that topic. So at work on Tuesday, I won't blast his last name out there, but a regular customer named Dave came in and with his kid who is autistic, and he's probably about 7 years old, 6 or 7 years old. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and he comes in. And Dave's explaining to his kid that there's some people just don't like you in life. And I'm like, well, what's up? And the kid's teacher, hates him. Literally hates him. And she doesn't like the blonde hair, blue eyes. Doesn't like that he's autistic. Again, this is why I'm not blowing up the dude's last name.
Obviously.
And the kid he's such a nice kid. And I just said to hold on. I'm sorry. This is
His right hand caught on fire.
oh my god. But so you know what? I said to the kid, I was like, look, buddy, I was like, there's gonna be a lot of people in life that don't like you. There's gonna be a lot of mean people. I was like, and his dad's trying to tell him just to be nice to everybody. Because, you know what I mean? And I'm, you know me, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I think so good.
Kid was like, oh, I'm so bad for the kid. Gummy bears, man, you know it. Three gummy bears
Nice.
at work. And I was like, you know, yeah, I know, right? But I was like, dude, you know, and dad's a good dude, and he's trying to tell him and teach him that, like, to just be a better person.
I get it.
That is so admirable. It broke my heart to find out, like, the kid's teacher, like, literally. I was like, how can you hate
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. It's so bad. What's the difference between JJ and my driveway? I pull out of my driveway. Dewey, goddamn. Wow. I don't know what is happening here.
Yeah, his pull-out game's not strong.
No, that's not what that.
Oh, that's close. What does a burnt pizza, frozen beer, and a pregnant woman have in common? They were all pulled out too late. Oh, Chantel. Well, is he sleeping?
Well, I guess this is the last appearance of my kiddo. I don't think she'll be back for another show after today. Thanks, guys.
I can't believe you quieted him down. Oh, yeah, of course.
She got mommy skills. She ninja.
Got the mommy ninja skill.
You mad baby.
Dad, I think I have to go.
No worries.
No problem.
Love you, honey.
Love
Bye,
you.
Haley.
Bye.
Bye, little man.
Oh, take over for me. I'll be back. But Jackson, get your butt up.
We can talk about social media more. Well, that was Haley. Sadly, she had to go because Wee Man was getting a little cranky pants. So Mama had to go take care of him. So hopefully Haley will be back with us next month because we do this once a month with her. So we'll figure it out and she'll be back next month. Unless she wants to come back sooner, which is fine with me as well. Hi, you.
Hi.
How many hours a day you spend on TikTok?
TikTok? Really not that many.
How many hours?
Facebook?
A lot.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 hours. I'll just like sit on the couch and scroll, and before I know it, it's like 11 o'clock at night. But I don't look at what people post because I think I don't need to.
Mm-hmm. I agree
Younger
with
people.
that.
Oh, thank you for calling me young. I'm not though. Was this something we said?
No,
baby.
the baby was getting cranky. Hey, look. Hey, it's Sweet D.
D. Make sure JJ gets his stuff straight tomorrow so we can get tickets.
We're going in the morning.
Yeah, I'm going in the morning. I'm picking him up. And he doesn't have a choice in the matter.
No, because I need to fly to go film a movie. So I wants to go.
I love how it took. Never mind.
I've been wanting to go for a while. Our schedules haven't synced up for a while. Thank you, because I work in the morning and you work in the afternoon. Remember, you used to work the 1 to 9. I work in the morning. Remember?
We haven't had that schedule in so long.
Yeah, and the days you're off, I get off at 1.
Yeah, and
I hate you. I hate you.
I put the beer order away, by the way.
That still wasn't put away yet?
Yeah, I was mad. I was annoyed.
I should have put it away before I left, but thank you.
So, but yeah, back to
Mm-hmm.
excuses.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know. We're not arguing. We don't actually do that.
No.
I can't even actually think of the last time you and I actually had an actual argument. my point exactly.
I think it was when I ratted you out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, normally we just play fight. Like we'll yell at each other and then laugh about it. It's weird. And then we do it in stores, making people feel ultra uncomfortable, which is even more fun. When like she'll be walking away, I'm like, "Why are you such a bitch?" And they're like looking at me like the fuck, and she's calling me an asshole. And I'm just like, these poor people have no idea this is our sense of humor together. We hate everyone, so we make them feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And the things we talk about sometimes in public are probably not the things we should talk about in public.
We start random conversations.
And it happens. But yeah, so social media.
Yeah, no,
stuff.
you went on a tangent for a minute.
Yeah, I do that. If anyone who watches is used to that. We come back around. We just bounce around a little bit. I don't know, like I think it's way too much. I think there's way too much. Like so many things
I don't
that
like
can be
that
condensed into one fucking app.
No. Absolutely not.
Condense it onto one app. Just click the bottom for which section you
Absolutely
want.
not.
You want to like scroll, you hit the scroll. You want the videos, you hit the videos. You want the music, hit the music, so forth and so on.
No.
One app control it all.
No, because I don't want to be scrolling through I don't want to be scrolling through an app and then have to see like the dumb stuff like Twitter. Like I don't have Twitter. I don't like it. It's always going to be Twitter. I don't care that it's X. It's
You're
always
fine.
going to be Twitter. It actually makes me mad that the name changed. But I don't want Facebook.
We very much are a
Twitter.
lot like Tom and Amy.
I do not want Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok all
Where's the guy
combined into
from?
one thing. Absolutely not.
No, I'm not saying to do that, but what I'm just saying there's just so much of it out there. There's so many apps you can download that do the exact same thing as certain other apps. It's like, why have all these other ones when they all like you can get one that does almost everything. Facebook does everything. You can post this. You can make reels.
Mhm.
That's
what I end up
You can
watching.
post. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why everyone's like, oh, the end of TikTok. Like, but you can do
I
the
really
same
didn't
thing on
care.
Facebook and everything else. Like,
I didn't really
they all have that option now for reels. Even YouTube has reels now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I get it.
I wasn't affected by the TikTok ban at all. I didn't care either way because I spend more time on Facebook than
You're not missing anything. It's not good. I mean, sometimes there are good things on it. You'll find really good gems, but it's far and in between the other nonsense.
I just think it's dumb. I really.
I just don't. I don't want to say like. So let me phrase this. I love the fact that we can all speak our minds and say what we want to say, whatnot. But there should be a filter for people saying the most obnoxiously stupid fucking shit on the planet.
I love that you guys left that little silver bowl of snacks in the bathroom there. Thank you for that. They were wicked good.
Nice.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like a little small silver bowl with like little snacks.
Ah, with the little
And then-
crunchy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably taste like dirt.
That was wicked good. Was it like fish and chicken or something? That was good stuff, man. That's you guys are very accommodating.
Yes,
We try to be.
Lucifer loves that.
Yeah. No, it
The
wasn't
whole
even
24 hours.
It wasn't even 24 hours. It was like 19 hours.
Oh, no.
You're fine.
I come in here and knock stuff over, maybe because
That's
it's
what I
a
do.
mess.
You're fine.
See you later, kiddo. Have a good one.
And that was Danielle's appearance for the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go nap. It's been a long week. I'm really happy.
And you're off tomorrow, so go nap.
Birthday weekend.
Yay! Happy 21st birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, add 9 more years.
I was trying to be nice.
I don't really care I'm turning 30. Like, I know like everyone makes a big deal about it, but I'm like, it's just another year.
Until I felt when I turned 30.
16, you'll catch up to me. Bye, sweetie. Have a good nap there.
I'm sorry, I just made you feel.
No, that's okay. I am old. I understand. It's okay.
It's alright, I'm still 8 behind him.
Yeah, but 16 is a whole big number.
Yeah, that's double digits. Yeah, we're working on it. Tui says, happy early birthday, Danielle.
Thanks,
And
Jay.
Groovy says, happy birthday, Sweet D.
Thank you.
When I turned 40, it hurt my soul.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
40 might be a little different.
I'm not looking forward to that one
40s.
next year.
My 40th was awesome. So Ed lived in South Carolina. My youngest brother, Matt, lived in South Carolina at the time. And I was at work, and he had flown in and didn't tell anybody except for Tui that he was flying in. So he came in and saw me at work for like my 40th, and it was fucking awesome. I started crying. And I was like, fuck, whatever. I missed him, and I had no idea. So that was really cool. So 40 sucked, but I was like, he made it good.
I even got a birthday card from my job.
Oh, that's cool.
From like our, not the CEO, but because he knows like everyone's he knows all of his employees' birthdays and shit.
It happens that way.
25 was the worst for me. Swallowing the quarter-century pill was rough. Everything after that was easy peasy. Just another day. Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's what he says.
Like, I don't know. I feel like you don't change much from 29 to 30. Like, my
You
body
think
already
so?
hurts. My knees already cracked.
Hell yeah.
My back already fucking hurts.
Woo! Preach it, baby. Preach it. Jeez. I tell you, I feel
I
like
already had sciatica on my back.
I get out of bed, I sound like a bowl of fucking Rice Krispies in the morning. Yeah, crack, crunch. That's when you get the new ones. So like the pops, you're like, well, that's new. Oh.
I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was supposed to do that. I'd lick the clit of a low flying duck to be 25. That's G shit. So, jeez. Like between the flicking the beanbag of a fucking hungry lion wearing pork panties and the licking the clit of a low flying duck, I'm like, woo.
She's got the mouth.
She's got it covered.
She's got the mouth of a queen. Yeah,
I'd say she does.
I'm just gonna say, like, I haven't had a birthday or
Not chocolate.
plan on having a
Good
birthday
girl,
where
man.
I feel like it's a big deal. The only one I felt like was a big deal was my 28th birthday because I turned 28 on the 28th. So that was like a big deal for that,
All
but
right, I can see that.
but it wasn't like a big deal. Like, oh my god, I'm almost 30. Like, even now, I'm like, I'll be 39 this year, and I'm just like, I'm not even worried about 40. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
46 just sucks. I'm like, shit. I'm closer to 50 than I am to 40. Then I look at people like Jimmy, who's like 130.
Fair. That's why he's not here
And
tonight.
dude,
He's
dude,
probably
like-
taking a nap because the old
and
man
dude,
sleeps a lot.
Dude, the dude, like,
But then
takes
again, I sleep a lot
weird
too, so who am
hours.
I to judge?
Dude, like, pump out 100 push-ups like in a set. You know what I mean? And like, the
No,
guy
I'm good.
is, no, thank you. I appreciate it. You and JJ are as sweet as I can handle. So thank you.
Josh made fun of me that I like these candy bars.
Nothing wrong with that. Haley, I can't wait
Wait
to be 21. Dude, that's a
Don't
slippery slope, kid.
rush it, kid. Don't rush it.
Enjoy it while you're
Like,
ready.
seriously, like, don't rush it. Like, I here, I'll tell you a story. So when we moved out west,
Tell us a story, Gampy.
I was 19. When
I've
we-
heard this story. I'm going to bed. I'm
Nice
going to
way
take a
to-
nap.
Oh, that's hurtful. So
No, I've been hearing this story for 7 years.
I'll get you some chicken coming up, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Got you.
You know I love you.
I love you too. Anyway, so
I love you too. It's
I
nice to
moved
see
out
you have
west.
similar
I
interests.
was 19, so I grew up out west. Well, not grew up, but you know what I mean. Like those last couple of years before you turn 21 and you start making the worst life decisions of your life.
Oh,
So,
dude.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Everything was gravy up till 21, and I remember I was
Yeah.
working at the grocery store the day I turned 21, and I was so excited to buy my first beer. So I went up to the counter with a 30-pack, put that bitch on the counter, and I was excited because I could buy my beer for the first time. I didn't have anyone else to buy it for me. I didn't have to like steal my mom's beer. Like I could buy my own beer.
Yeah.
Oh, what a downward spiral that became.
Yeah.
What a downward spiral that became. It was a horrible life decision.
I love when they card me now because I'm like, bless you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I always look at that as a compliment when somebody cards me. I wish more
Yeah.
people did. Like, if I'm asking you to see your ID, I know it's
Yeah.
my job, but I also don't think you're old enough to buy it.
I get a
I
lot.
get carded everywhere I go.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, you got like we all got good genes, man. We all look. I know she's 21. That's why. But I get it all the time. Like when people find out how old I am, they're like, "Well, you got to be what 30 something." I'm like, "You're sweet, thank you." No, I'm way the fuck older than that.
I'm old enough to be your grandpa.
Yeah, and I'm like, and they're like, "Wow, they're like,
And
you're
you
so-"
are.
I know.
And
I'm
you
a
are.
grandpa
You are.
before you are.
That's true. I can't be grandpappy.
I mean, you'd have to have a great.
I'd have to have a
to
kid.
have a grandpa.
Yeah, I can be a great.
You can be Jack's grandpappy.
I can be Jack.
Uh-huh.
He can use a grandpappy.
I get a boner if I get guarded.
I believe
That's
that.
fair.
I don't know why I believe that, but I do.
I think Travis gets a boner when he's done with his workout and looks at himself. He's like, yeah.
And then he yells gay in the
And
mirror.
then he's like, you queer. It's like, oh, God damn it.
Sorry, Travis. That was just too good.
But yeah, it's 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We will be at the DMV.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
And I'm gonna be at your work about 10. You better be there with some good news for me.
You guys will be the first ones to know in the group chat.
Yeah, let me know, man.
Because each SOL, if they ask for the birth certificate.
I have enough of everything else it proves, and that like I said, that thing's got my birthday on and shit on it, and it's from the state, so it should be fine.
DMV is tricky sometimes.
If not, then I'll have to go to my mom's Saturday after work and hunt through every nook and cranny in that apartment or that house to find it.
Does she live in an English muffin?
No.
Then why gonna have to search the nooks and crannies? That's where all the butter goes, right? In an English
Not to bury my mother under the bus, but my mother's so yeah. Let's just say it's not easy to find things at my mother's house. Let's just say that.
Picture this room, about a whole house.
Fair enough.
At least you can get around in here, and this thing is neat.
Yeah, my room ain't that great either. I got a lot of shit.
Thank you very much. Anyways, we're talking about social media here, not about my fucked up life.
Oh, dude, social media, the porn, exquisite.
Porn is everywhere now. It really is. Like, I always think about that joke from Ted 2 that you jump on the internet, there's always black dick. Like, you jump on X and there's always somebody's snatch hanging out, and you're just like, what is going on? Join my OnlyFans.
That's good. So go to your county annex for $15. They will print it out. Here's the problem with that. His county annex would be in Virginia.
Yeah.
That's far.
Virginia? Oh, right.
I was born in Virginia, yeah.
You would literally have to call.
No, he'd have to go there in person.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you can't call. Trust me, I had to go through.
You can call, but it's not the original one they send you. It's
yes, it's
secondary.
Yes,
version.
but they accept it though because that's what I bought with me for my.
Like I said, I have enough shit. I should be fine.
Yeah.
Let's not freak out Travis. Let's not freak out Travis.
No, let's freak out Travis. Let's talk about.
No,
orcas.
I like when Travis is not freaked out.
You're talking about what?
Nothing. I can't tell the secret. I've already said it out loud before. He's scared of orcas.
They're so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Free Willy?
That was my high school nickname.
Social media.
Yeah, well,
I mean, we got 10 views, so apparently we're entertaining somebody. So let's keep running with it now.
I think that's because of Chantel and Henry or Tui's jokes. Good God.
At this point, might as well just keep running with it.
I'm saying inappropriateness that'll feed it to you.
It does work that way.
Yeah. Okay, that's the same one. No, but porn was obviously a joke, but kind of not.
No,
it's a lot easier to access now. Back when I was a kid, with either somebody you knew, there was a fucking you don't even know where the videotape originated from, but somebody had a. That's right.
I told him not to do it. I really did. I was on your side. I really was, bro. Remember that when we're filming and things aren't going right, I was on your side. He wasn't.
Yeah, but I'm bigger than Travis. Which is sad because I'll be towering over people at a whopping 5'10" on this fucking shoot. I'm the tallest guy except for Sam, unless Sam shows up because that dude's 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, Sam's tall.
Sam's a tall guy. But yeah, you had to either you didn't know where the videotape came from, but it ended up with you at some point, or you'd have the magazines that you didn't really. If that wasn't your thing and didn't care, there was naked in there. So you're like, well, let's go.
Going to AskJeeves.com to show you some titties.
Yeah, dude. It's
like that. That's whole.
Travis is 5'10". No, Travis is 5'10". Okay, so we'll be about on par. All right.
Right. Yeah, it's so crazy now. It's basically on every app to a point. There's some of them that it's just full on, and there's some of them that are there but not there. Then you got the ones where it's their actual the people. It's actual social, and there's certain ones where they're look at my shit.
Yeah.
And then there's other ones who are oh, I'm on the beach, look how hot I am. And it's either way, sex sells, dude. Sex sells.
Found hobby horse porn.
I don't even.
I didn't
fucking
actually
know.
find it. I was like,
I
I'm
was
not.
like, I don't want to know.
I want to look for it just because it's a funny joke. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think I want to find hobby horse porn because that just. I mean, because hobby horse people are fucking.
It'd be like, exactly. Would you really want to watch that? Like seriously, like my fist is like. I watched Jackass too. I know what it looks like. So I was like, come on, like who would actually want to watch that?
I don't know. There's somebody for everything. I don't know.
You know what's funny? Going back a couple steps back to the girl I was telling you about that I want to get on the show about being.
Oh yes,
bullied.
yes.
One of the ones that she posted the other day was one guy making fun of her because she knows a porn star. Like anytime like they see each other, they take like stuff together. I'm like, dude, she knows a porn star. Like, why the fuck you bashing her for that? Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you to give a fuck?
Yeah, who cares, dude?
Like, it blows my mind the dumb things that like she'll show everybody. I'm like, really? They're mad at you because you met John Cena? Like, I don't like.
Wait, John Cena's a porn star?
No, I'm talking about different. Like, but like they're like, oh, I can't believe they would do that with you after they saw your grin or saw your face. I'm like, why are people such fucking monsters?
Again,
like it's just one of those. And like that's the one thing about online shit right now that makes me the maddest because I have kids and they've been growing up through all this, as you see from my oldest who just sits on TikTok all day.
Yeah, but
get a job.
It's not just her. Like the people at my. Oh, it's had its time now. Okay, it's come to an end. Fair enough. That's fair. Yeah, no, but it's not just her. Like there's people that I work with that are older than your daughter are that like just live on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like when I was in like my early teens and it was MySpace and AIM, like I knew I would like come full circle. I know how my brain works. Like I would use them at night, but I wasn't like everyone else. I mean, yeah, like I went through the shit on MySpace and made my cool profile, had the music and all that. But
was
like,
Tom your friend?
Tom was
my friend too.
He was my first friend.
He was my friend.
The one that meant the most. He was always in my top 10 friends list. Even when you could add other people, I always put Tom at one.
Yeah, sure.
Just to be like, but it's like it's one of those things like MySpace was a fun memory because it was like brand new for us.
Yeah.
You could connect with people inside of like your area.
On Facebook. Yeah,
because there was no
that was
Facebook
just college. Yeah, well, it was, but it was only for collegiate use.
Yeah. So you couldn't like use that. So that's all you had. And then out came Facebook. Like when I heard people like, oh, I'm on Facebook now. I'm on Facebook. And I'm like, what the fuck is Facebook?
Yeah, that Facebook was the big thing.
Which sucks because I think MySpace on the ground base was better. It was more fun. You had more options. Like I feel like MySpace was a lot more better. Or not a lot more better. Wow, I don't know it.
That's okay. We'll go with a lot more.
A lot more better. Apparently, is where we're running with this one. A lot better.
Yeah. No, I ran into actually because of that old band members from like punk bands that I was in back in like 96, 95 with that I found on MySpace because they had a MySpace, and I was like, holy shit. And there were a couple different punk bands. Now, this is from a small town in New Milford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Which is like a little bit outside of Danbury. So it's probably in relation to like if Danbury was Albany.
Okay.
And New Milford was Clifton Park. It's probably about the same distance.
Okay.
That's so MySpace was never a thing in South Africa. That's fair. What was
sad, though?
Well, actually, this actually might be even better than my dumbass story. So, what were a lot of the social medias? What was one of the first social media things that came to South Africa?
Or to anyone else in the comments? Like, what was your favorite one?
Pumpkin Patch, unless that's run its course too. I don't know, but I'm still gonna sing it because it's funny. Woof, woof.
I tried to catch you on that today.
I got him. Oh, you'd have been so proud of me. You tried to get me with him, Chantal. I had him off right at that pass. Yeah. What were some of the first social media platforms in South Africa? That I'd very much like to know.
And we will chat amongst ourselves while we wait. MXIT.
Okay. MXIT. Was that like the same kind of thing?
You know, MySpace now is for like music.
It's not even around anymore, is it?
No, it's still out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's for musicians and artists and shit now. It's like its own like little thing.
Are you wearing a work shirt still? Oh, you poor boy.
No, I really am. Still wearing work
Facebook just
shirt.
led to trouble for me.
My bad.
Cord last year. Fair enough.
Did you? How did I not realize that? Oh.
I saw it in the.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't realize it.
It said like mix it. Oh, okay, mix it. Okay. So was it a dating app or was it like a or a social, like, I don't know. I just saw JJ and Hefty strike back. That's great.
Right?
Boom, boom, boom.
I figured you could use it for good, not evil. I'd be good Jedi, not bad Jedi.
I'd be bad Jedi.
You Sith Lord like Darth Vader.
I'd be more like do it.
Palpatine?
Yeah, I'd be Palpatine for whatever reason.
You sit in the chair with the big old black hood.
Oh, right. This isn't a hoodie.
No, it's
I
not.
didn't bring a sweatshirt. So.
But
Oh, okay. So mix it. All right, mix it was that was early on.
And Facebook is not good for Groovy, which I understand because like Facebook is one of those things that it's its own beast in its own right, and sometimes it's really good. Like I like Facebook because it's given me a chance to, even though I don't interact with a lot of the people in my friends group, it's nice to see them enjoying their life and having a good life. Like to that, like even if we don't talk, like seeing you do good makes me happy for you.
Sure.
So like we don't have to talk right now, but like I like seeing my friends do good. I don't know
me
why.
too. Well, that's why I like finding out what everybody's up to. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, what's going on?
It's a good feeling when you see someone's like, oh, I bought a house or I bought a car or we had our first baby. Like we may not talk every day, but I'm really happy for you, and that makes me happy. But there's the dark side of Facebook that is,
yeah,
super tanky.
Yeah, it is not great. I'd say it was like the text version of Omegle. Oh boy. Okay. Wow, that's wild. All right, that makes sense.
Poor
So,
Jimmy.
Yeah, poor Jimmy. He's stuck in meetings and swamp.
Wait,
I already brought that one up.
I'm looking at you all talking, so my bad.
Oh no, that's fine. I was just gonna say everybody. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to do better about this while I'm here today. I don't need people in my past coming and finding me. I wasn't always the best person, and I was a man whore as well. Put a strain on our marriage. Fair enough. You're still gonna be my little man whore. Wait until fucking 3 months and 9 days from now. You're fucking pulling on that long hair, boy. Yep.
That one's for Neesers.
That was pretty good.
That's for Neesers.
That was for Naners.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Naners.
Well, you act like she did. Don't do that. I need Neesers. Why would you do that to me?
3 months and 9 days. Where is he? Yeah, so that's freaking, social media. What, dude, can we agree on this? For better or worse, it's here and it's not going anywhere.
I wish it would. I really wish it would. I really wish like they would all just wake up one day and be like, you know what? Fuck all these things and hit the delete button on all the servers. And
here would be the problem with that. This gone. I was talking to Tom, Amy, Kerry.
True.
Friends
that. All right.
Pond,
fair enough.
Chantel.
Gone. All right. Fair enough. True that.
I don't
think about it that way.
It's always a double-edged sword, man.
There's
always a blessed and I can't get my arm to twist that way. But if you flip it upside down and say cursed, I can't do it because my arm doesn't bend that way. But it's it's the dichotomic nature of everything, man. There's the yin and the yang to everything. There's good and bad and everything, and it's one of those things. And look at the tizzy the world went into when fucking TikTok was going to be banned in the United States. That was like you saw that more than anything else on the news. That was the big hot topic.
It's one of those things like, we grew up in that generation where we weren't this interconnected. Like you couldn't just reach out to someone from the UK with a phone in your fucking hand.
I mean,
the world felt so far away when we grew up. And now because of it, it's so close to us.
Yeah.
Like you can see things now that you never thought you'd be able to see in your lifetime. Like you can go on YouTube and type in vacation in Hawaii and somebody recorded the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Or amusement parks or whatever it is.
One.
I know it was a good one. I felt the twitch. That was a rough one.
Yes.
But it's interesting to me because now you're getting shared experiences around the world from other places, other cultures, other lifestyles that you're not used to, and you can like live in that world for however long you want to watch it. I think in that aspect, if we remembered that's what it was for education and helping and learning, it might not be so bad, but we let it get to a point where now anyone can say whatever they want, whether
Yeah.
true, lie, fact.
Well, again, that's
and
like,
it makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
Like if we just kept it to the point where like you can connect with this person, this person, this person, you can connect around the world, you can see this, and kept it there at that little bubble,
little
but
bubble.
it went,
But I agree with Chantal, like social media, because you can have friends and
Yeah.
be social without actually going outside and interacting with actual humans.
I agree with that.
Everybody take a shot for every time she said actually in that sentence.
Actually.
Actually. Hola, Johnny Ken. What's up, motherfucker?
Johnny Lightning.
Johnny Noach. Outside is too people and I refuse to do it.
No, I agree.
I agree. And again, that's yeah, it's sociability for what do you call them? Introverts and just like people that
you get to communicate with the
yeah.
outside world without leaving.
Yeah.
But like it's weird because I feel like we're the last bit of the generation that used to have to be called in at night.
Yeah.
We're it.
Yeah.
Like
it's like, yeah.
The new kids are inside all fucking day. Like
know.
how many times you have to run home from fucking
I had
dark
this
out?
discussion so many times. It's like be home before the street lights are on and be home in time for dinner. You know
exactly.
I had started. Pam says I started with BBS, then AOL, then MySpace and Facebook. Now, okay. No, you know I was going to call you out on that. That's fun. But yeah, no, I agree. I have this talk all the time with people that are of our age and around my age, and like if you were like in the morning, because this happened to me like a lot of times when I was younger, I was like, I'm going to, Jimmy,
look,
Deshaun,
I
know, I heard, buddy. It's good to see you, man. But like when I was a kid, like in the morning, you'd wake up, be like, Mom, I'm going out all day. I'm taking my bike. I'm probably staying over Shane's overnight. I'll call you when I get there. Okay, cool. Just make sure you call. That was it.
Yeah.
I'd be out there on my bike. These days, there's, you couldn't, not only do kids probably not want to do that, but at the same time, it's like the world that the way it is now, it's like, you can't trust that shit, man.
No.
People like, I don't know. It's way different, but yeah, it was you'd be like, you could call if it was after dark and be like, hey, sorry, I missed you, but I'm gonna be staying over Shane's. I'm there now. So like, all right, cool, bet. And that was that. And then you'd ride your bike wherever, like, the next day,
or like when you go to spend the night at a friend's house, your mom or dad would go with you. They'd meet the friends, like, oh, they're good people.
And the parents,
And it wouldn't even matter if they were good people, like whatever they showed for them at the time, and they would leave. You come out, like the mom and dad are smoking crack and drinking a beer. And you're like, I'm at the right fucking house tonight, like hanging out on the best night.
Yeah,
those were the best kids' parents to hang out with.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they gave no fucks, and you kids could do whatever you wanted. That's when I watched the best movies, drank the stupidest shit, did the dumbest thing. Like the parents who gave zero fucks were the best parents that raised the best kids.
Yeah,
because we raised ourselves.
Yeah,
we taught ourselves everything.
Yeah. For better or worse.
No offense, Mom.
100%,
no offense, Mom. I love you to death.
Yeah, no. But like that's kind of the way it was, I mean, it was like the Wild West of being young. I mean, not like 60s and 70s, like Wild West.
Like we had it cushy as fuck.
Yeah, we had it good. Yeah, we had it good.
But it's like most of us raised our fucking selves.
Yeah.
Our parents were still kind of young, doing stupid shit, and we're like, all right, let's run with this, see where we go.
Yeah, agreed. And I think it was a lot, and this every generation. It was better in my day. It fucking was better in my day, dude.
Yeah.
You can't go home, so you can never get young again.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool to remember that shit because
exactly,
that was good times, man. Good times, bad times too, but great times, man. Riding a bike, that meant freedom. I used to ride my bike to school, which was like a mile or two away from my house where I lived.
I still remember.
Loved it.
First time the first time you get that full on, like you're huffing it and you're going like where you're going to, like a hill or a jump, and you get that wind and you like stop pedaling, just let the bike go, and you're like that first like shock of air and freedom, like I can go anywhere, and you're so excited about these little moments.
One of my favorite ones was when I would go on long ass bike rides, because I was a lot more physically active back in the day than I am now.
You sumo down at the club all the time.
Oh, so well, you know. But we I remember the first time riding my bike to the video store
Oh, that's cool.
with my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And we would stop at like it was like in the same fucking Grand Union little strip mall thing in Essex Junction, Vermont. And we'd stop and we'd grab like a soda and like a candy bar. Because it was kind of like halfway between there, and the video rental place, bro. And we would just go and be like a Friday. The best was in the summer.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When like the days were endless.
Oh yeah.
And we would ride there, and we'd fucking go and we'd rent R-rated movies,
Yeah.
the horror movies, because the guy didn't give a shit. Like whatever, we'd fucking ride back home with those, and maybe a couple Nintendo games and stuff. Man, it was way better back in those days. Now you just get kidnapped and raped or something. I don't know.
Well, on that note, I'll end the show here in just a second.
Sorry,
but no, you're good. I got
ended on a rape.
No, it's funny. It reminds me of me and John, a guy who comes into the store I work at. Him and I got talking, and I was telling him I heard 3 Doors Down on the radio the other day, and before they played it, like, here's a classic from 3 Doors Down. And it made my heart shatter. And I was like, oh, they're not fucking classic rock yet. I like 3 Doors Down. And then I was like, him and I were talking, and they're like, but now I kind of get when I was a kid and my uncle and my grandparents all hated my music. And like, they always played their music. I'm like, what is this trash? That's like classic, right? And I'm like, oh, I've become classic rock myself now.
Yeah, we are. We're in the classic rock stage of life.
That's kind of sad, but also makes me feel kind of good about it.
It should.
Because I have a shit ton of hair still.
You do.
I have a shit ton of hair still.
You do.
I'm not bragging. I'm just very happy about it. That's all.
I don't blame you.
But on that note, we will let you guys go for the night. This was a really good show.
Yes.
Thank you, Haley, for being here. Thank you, my little baby boy,
Matthias.
Thank you
Gotcha.
for being here. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Thank you guys for always being here, watching, communicating. We enjoy it. We love it. We will be back tomorrow at Hefty's house for Tom and Amy's Paranormal Mysteries.
4 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern.
Are we short for?
I don't know. Well, because we're only 4 hours ahead now of them, because they don't switch their clocks ahead. Yeah. So it'll probably be 4 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock their time. Yeah.
And so yeah, be there for that. Other than that, be kind to somebody because you don't know what's going on in their life. And as you can hear from everything we do here, our whole thing is about being kind to people because there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of darkness in the world. And being kind doesn't cost you shit, and it's kind of the right thing to do. Like, just be nice. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Doesn't take that much energy. Doesn't cost a thing.
Yep. And that note, have a great night, and we'll see you next Thursday for